your strength, abilities, and priorities. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. This is an opportune time for you to look at everything that you value in your life, because you are on the verge of some very big changes. You want to be sure that you have your priorities in order when the changes come. It is very important for you to know what you stand for, what you believe in, and what your abilities are. Many of you are reaching for new abilities and overlooking the abilities that you have. And when it comes to your beliefs, you are often focusing on the ones you want to change, rather than the ones that serve you. When you are clear about what it is that makes you tick, what is important to you, and what you are hoping for in your lives, you will be able to make assessments. You will be able to determine whether your actions are in harmony or opposition to what you prioritize, what you value, what you believe in, and what you believe you are capable of. We want you to be prepared to build from the changes that are coming. And it is important for you to know that what it is you want and what it is that you have to contribute as you look to create a new world. As we have said, you are able to shift timelines more easily than ever, and with those shifts come the changes that we are all talking about. And when change is upon you, it is important for you to know where your priorities lie. It will also be very important for each of you to value yourselves. If you don't know what your strengths are, ask somebody who loves you. Oftentimes you overlook your strength and abilities because you are so second nature to you. But we promise you, every single one of you has something important and special to offer in the creation of a new earth. Aligning with the best timeline. We have aligned ourselves with the best possible outcome for humanity, and we suggest that you join us in aligning with these timelines. From where we vibrate, fear is not a possibility. It is a part of our distant past, like a faint memory. But for humanity, fear is not only a very common experience, it is also a tool. You are often given reasons to feel fear by individuals and groups who want to control you. Just because the fear-based probabilities exist for humanity doesn't mean that you have to give them any of your attention or energy. You can join us in our laser-like focus on the probabilities that are most humanity-friendly. We hold that knowing for you. We hold space for all of you so that you can find the vibration of the timeline you want to be on, and so that you can maintain the vibration long enough to see it come to fruition. We are happy to report to you that the timelines that we are focused on, where humanity is an easy and even joyous shift in consciousness, are receiving more attention from those of you who are awakened. We see the numbers increasing every day, the numbers of individuals who are determined to maintain that focus, to not give in to fear, and to let your hearts guide you in the most enjoyable ascension experience possible. You can feel empowered by this process of evolution, or you can feel that it is outside of your control. You can feel afraid of some of the probabilities that you hear about, or you can use them to inspire you to focus with more certainty and more intensity on what you want to experience and what you want for all humanity. You can also feel for our support in bringing you to that timeline. Clearing galactic karma. We have begun to explore the possibility that you have taken on more than you can handle. We are quite certain that the human race is performing a series of Herculean tasks in their movement forward in your ascension. You have already overcome so many eons of programming. There have already been so many positive outcomes from your willingness to endure, and now we are wondering if you have shouldered too many burdens for this galaxy. You see, you are not just reintegrating all the various aspects of yourself from previous lifetimes, but you are also helping the entire galaxy to release itself from karma that beings outside of your solar system created. And that is a great deal to take on, even though it was the intention before you all incarnated at this time to take care of it for the rest of the galaxy. We are entertaining the idea that it's possible to lift that task from off of humanity's shoulders. Even though many of you were incarnate in those other parts of the galaxy where the karma was created, it is still a lot to ask of one planet and one dominant species on that planet. So you can expect to receive some help in some form. Perhaps we will buffer the energies a bit more. Perhaps your guides will get involved in releasing you from the task of clearing galactic karma. Perhaps beings from other parts of the galaxy and other star systems will agree to take on some of the burden themselves. Everyone is interested and excited about seeing humanity succeed, and so we are helping as best as we can. We are coming up with ideas, strategies, and contingency plans to ensure that everyone who wants to shift on planet Earth will make the transition, will do so in this lifetime. We are working for you and with you, and so are many other beings, physical and non-physical. so you can relax and feel a weight being lifted off your shoulders at any time. We are certain that those of you who are awakened on planet Earth at this time have done more than your fair share of the heavy lifting. Being on the front lines of the shift. It has been quite a journey for some of you who have incarnated to be awakened at this time of the shift. You have chosen to be leaders in the movement of energy, and this has led you to experience less than ideal third-dimensional lives. In other words, you needed a reason to want to go within yourself, to want to experience something more than what the physical planet had to offer. And so you sought refuge in meditation, and you sought to heal yourself through spiritual practices. You sought out connections with other beings, including those from other parts of the galaxy. And this has all served you in that pre-incarnated quest to be on the front line of the shift. If you had decided instead to incarnate into perfect lives with lots of love, abundance, direction, friends, and everything else that you traditionally would want for a lifetime, you would not have taken the steps that you had taken to be more than what your physical expression could bring you. You also faced certain challenges in your lives, so that you could access pain, trauma, and negative emotions. Now, why would you do this? Why would this be a part of that spiritual evolution that you sought before incarnating? It is through the experience of what you would call negative or unwanted that you are summoning more energy, that you are moving more energy, and that you are becoming more focused. You want to be fifth-dimensional creator beings who operate with vibration, and that is what you are becoming. It is through connecting with yourselves that you have been able to access the vibrations that you access. And it is through accessing those vibrations that you become very adept at creating your reality. The first step is always in creating yourselves. And as you create the fifth-dimensional version of yourself, you put yourself on a timeline for a smooth transition to the fifth dimension, where you'll have all the tools necessary to help others along their way as well. Seen interdimensionally. We are particularly excited to express to you the transmission that we have for you at this moment. We are able to detect within the energy fields of each human being on planet Earth the presence of a new technology. New technology in this case refers to something organic and natural and not a chip or an implant, so you can relax. This technology is the upgrade that will enable you to see interdimensionally. This means that you are getting yourselves ready to complete your shift. When you can see interdimensionally, you are able to exist in one dimension and know what is happening in another dimension. You have this ability now, but few of you, very, very few, have activated your use of it. There are very few advanced beings on your planet, as you know, who are not known about by the media and are doing a wonderful job of holding the frequency of the fifth dimension for all of you. Those are beings who live in the mountains in South America. That is as much information as we can give you, and they are capable of seeing interdimensionally now. They will continue to test out this new technology for humanity until you are ready to use it. And not all of you will be ready in the same moment. Most individuals will wait until after the shift has been completed, but some of the lucky ones will be able to use it now. You lucky ones who are receiving this message know who you are, and you know that you exist in a fifth-dimensional frequency state. You know when you are holding that frequency, and you know that you can still see what is happening in the fourth dimension. The fourth dimension includes the third, second, and first. And so anyone who is existing at a fifth-dimensional frequency range or higher is capable of seeing all of you and being aware of what is happening on planet Earth. Earth is holding a fifth-dimensional frequency. She is one of the ones who can still see you all, and she makes herself available to all of you who are holding a fourth-dimensional frequency. Now all of this will become clear and easy to follow and understand when you complete your shift. In the meantime, those of you who can utilize this technology to play in the fifth dimension and still be part of the rest of human collective, you have what you need. You are shifting in this lifetime. We have given you some of our wisdom, but we have also learned from watching you what is that makes humanity so strong and so unique. You have an ability to persevere, to take in extreme challenges, and to not only survive experience, but you actually use them to your advantage and to the advancement of your consciousness. We marvel at the way that you are able to move energy, to rally around each other, and to bring forth the best of who you are in the worst of circumstances. We are continually amazed by humanity, and that is why we are so certain that you are making this shift in consciousness in your lifetime. Your completion of the shift is really only dependent upon what you, who are awakened, are capable of doing for yourself and for the collective. When you demonstrate how powerful you are and how compassionate you are, you solidify the movement of energy to the fifth dimensional frequency range. You help this process along by listening to your guidance, by being dedicated to serving others, and by living your lives. You develop more compassion for each other when you are genuine with what you are feeling. When you can authentically express what is going on for you internally, you help all others around you by giving them permission to feel what they are feeling. And you are awakening aspects of you now that are coming to assist in this process of your evolution and your ascension. You are awakening aspects of you who have attempted to make this shift in previous lifetimes and have failed. Those aspects are responsible for the doubt that you sometimes feel. They are responsible for many of the emotions that you still need to process. They are even responsible at times for that foreboding feeling that the world is coming to an end, or at the very least is at the brink of another world war. These are the aspects of you that require the most compassion, acceptance, and unconditional love. They are also awakening at this time to help you navigate through the energies because they have been in this position before. So you see, once again, you take something that is challenging and traumatic and you use it to your benefit. And that is one of the many things that we love about you. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you.